Okay, so in the studio, we've been having loads of fun with doing our inversions, and we're going to have a look at crow. So if you are stuck in your crow, this is such a lovely beginner's hand balance that we can all have fun with. So do watch my step-by-step video if crow is completely new for you and you want to understand the different components to work on. Go and have a look at that before maybe visiting this one. But if you feel you are in this position where you feel like you have the shape quite well in your body, there is length here, you are able to find that positioning of elbows over your wrists, you have that now, but maybe the body is a little bit flat, and this is often what then people try to lift the legs, but they're just going down. Maybe not as dramatic as that, but you might feel a sense of down energy. So there might be a little key component that you're missing here. Let's focus on the lift of the tummy and lifting the hips over the head. So just as a little drill, sit onto your feet, heels are relaxed, elbows on the insides of your knees, spread your fingers, round your back, hands down. Now practice just this drill. Don't worry if this disconnects here. Just lift your hips and down. Head towards your block as you lift the hips and down. Lift the hips and down. So we're just getting a feeling of lifting the hips up. Now, obviously, this is much more than we need for crow, but it's just getting the sensation in our body. Now, if we go through the actual steps of crow and apply that, so as we lift the hips, I'm also lifting the belly. So I'm just getting used to the sensation. Doesn't require a strong tummy as such. We don't have to do loads of crunches or anything. It's more the sensations in the body and what's being used. Feeling lifting of the tummy as you lift the hips. Lifting of the tummy as you lift the hips over your head. So let's connect that into our crow. Elbows, pressing the knees out, and knees are squeezing the elbows in. I've got lovely structure running through my body. Now I'm rounding my back and pronating my shoulders. So don't just think about shoulders. We now need to bring the elbows over the wrists and lift the hips just a little bit. And see if we can lift a leg. Maybe we can lift a second leg. So if we're only thinking shoulders wide, then the hips are not in the correct alignment for us to find that balance point because we're flat and there's too much weight in the bottom, the legs, the feet, that needs lifting, to find our balance. So we don't want to have wide shoulders but then a flat back because it will feel really heavy in the back of the body. So again, we want to widen the shoulders. We want to lift, draw the belly button up towards the sky and then lift the hips. And that will give you the position of the hips over the head and the elbows over your wrists so that your feet can come off of the floor. So just to recap, just to start off, just getting a feeling of lifting the hips and down. This is a really nice drill to do, even if you are brand new to crow. Just getting comfortable with the feeling of lifting your hips over your head. Lifting your hips, just feel that sensation of if I lift my tummy, widen my shoulders, lift the hips, I'm preparing the body for that shape, that position. So when I integrate all of those building blocks of crow, again, watch the video if you want to recap them, widening the shoulders, drawing the belly button towards the back of the room, nice round back. I'm reaching forwards. Now we need to lift the hips. Lift the hips, lift the tummy so that we can get our body in that lovely alignment where the head is a little lower than the hips and your elbows are stacked over your wrists and the lift is coming from the tummy and lifting the hips up, and that will give you the flight. That will give you the lift that brings the feet off of the floor. Hands, broad shoulders, widen the shoulders, lift the belly button, But now lift the hips.